Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mitch, and I'm sorry I haven't uploaded for you guys in a few days. I've been really booked down with school, and I try to do these commentaries on the weekend so I can just get them out of the way and upload them whenever I need to upload them. But I wasn't able to do that this weekend, and I've been really booked down with school, and I haven't done a commentary since I don't know, probably Tuesday or something. I don't know. But today I got a serious commentary for you guys. It's not my usual uh, bouncing around. I don't know how to describe it. My energetic kind of commentary, if I can put it that way. Because I got some serious stuff I got to talk to you guys about, and it's really been bothering me. And it's the subject of crime and how it's affected me in my past. And if you guys don't know, I go to a private school. I go to a Catholic school, so they're big on the beliefs of religion and not sinning and stuff. And if you guys are if you guys are Catholic or anything, you would know what I mean. They're very big on that. And what happened was this past month, I believe on the 8th, which 3 days only 3 days after my birthday, and you guys might remember my birthday commentary. But 3 days after my birthday, one of our teachers, he was a man that I knew. He was the dean of the middle school. It's basically like the principal of the middle school, if you guys don't know. He was a man that I knew that I had been with him since I was in 7th grade, and he was always with us. He was always around there. And he was arrested for drunk driving, going over the speed limit, and he hit 4 people working construction crew at night. So I believe he's out on bail right now, but our school is using this as a learning experience for us. But it's just weird knowing that anyone can do anything. They can be who they say they're not, or whatever the case may be. Because this is a man that he gave us a speech on what it is to be a man back in my 8th grade graduation. A little excuse of a graduation, but nonetheless, he gave us the meaning of being a man. And when we graduated 8th grade just a few months ago, and here he is now, possibly going to be in jail for a while, possibly not coming back to the school, even though they've offered him his job back if he decides to come back. But he might not come back just because of the reputation will leave on him. And this sort of rolls into another sort of crime that I've not personally dealt with, because this last one I had to deal with personally because I knew this guy. He was someone who had been with me for 2 years, and he was very close to students. But there was one of my dad's wrestlers back. He graduated, I believe, in 2005 or 2006. So I never wrestled with him because I wrestle now. I'm a freshman, and so I knew him and I was very close to him. I'm not going to give away his name, but I'm going to call him Jerry for this video. So Jerry was one of my dad's wrestlers back a few years ago, and he graduated in like '05 or something, somewhere around there, like I said. But in 7th grade, his father, this was in 1999, his father pushed his family's car off the edge of a cliff and murdered Jerry's mother. So it's he used to live with his aunt a couple years ago, but he moved out to college, and I believe he graduated college this year. I might be wrong, but he's out of college now. I don't know if he's married. I know he had a girlfriend last time I've seen him, which it hasn't been for a couple of years, but I know he had a girlfriend, and he was living with his aunt since, I believe, 7th grade, because his father was in jail that whole time, and he got out about 2 years ago, less than 2 years ago, and he's already going back to jail because he broke he violated parole. And what I wanted to get out of this topic was, if you guys are still listening to this, because I know this is a somewhat boring commentary, because it doesn't really affect you guys, and I know not specifically this affects you, but this may affect you in a different level, in a different way, because you may know someone that has gone to jail or has done something illegal, like peer pressure. I mean, people do illegal stuff all the time, and whether it be drugs or stealing or whatever the case may be, you probably all know someone who's done something illegal. And it's weird because the funny thing is that the teacher who was caught drunk driving, not so much a teacher but a principal, I actually see this as the guy doing that, because I've heard stories of him getting drunk before, but it wasn't anything like where he was driving and he didn't hit pedestrians, obviously, but yeah, he hit pedestrians. And I mean, this is just a enlightening thing, and I know that I'm the thousandth person that I'm saying if you haven't been in this situation, you don't know what it's like. But you don't know what it's like until you've been in a situation like this, where you know the guy could have possibly murdered multiple people. He was breaking the law. He was going above the speed limit. He was doing everything he shouldn't have been, all while he was doing this at night. And the thing is, we may never see him again at school, or ever for that matter, because he might not come back, like I said, because of his the reputation it would bring. And Jerry's dad, I mean, his kids don't want nothing to do with their father because of what he did to their mother. And I don't know that personally. I don't know how that feels, but I don't want you guys to comment on that if you have ever been through that. I don't want you to leave anything about that, because I don't want you to share your experiences about things like that if you have them with me, because I'm just a guy on YouTube that you listen to. Talk over Call of Duty gameplays, but it's it's tough to describe the feeling that I've had for the last few days, because it it shows that anyone can be dangerous, anyone can do anything stupid, and you can't really control that, what they do with their decisions. And if you guys have seen my latest Guts commentary, it was on life and the decisions you make, and how that is what you make of your life is the decisions you make as an individual, what you choose to make of yourself. And I'll probably link the commentary in the description, so you guys can go check that out if you want to. But this isn't a very well put together commentary, I know that, but I want to get across the main point is that this is just different, because I haven't gotten a commentary for you guys in a few days, and this is one of the reasons why, is because I've had schoolwork and I've had to go through this, and I'm not so much traumatized as much as just shocked, I guess, that this could happen to someone who was always telling us how to be a man and what it meant to be a man, what it took to be a man, and here he is potentially murdering people through actions that he could have prevented. And I don't think anyone is actually going to die from this. I don't think anyone's critical condition, guarded condition, whatever, thank God. But, I mean, this could have turned out a lot worse than it was. And just as another example, I mean, it could have turned out like the way that Jerry's father turned out, where he murdered people and his sons want nothing to do with him, and he's already back in jail right now after less than 2 years of being out on parole, and because he broke parole violations by having fireworks and knives, which they're getting argued that he didn't break parole. But this is a man that murdered his wife, and his kids want nothing to do with him, and now there's a defense attorney that's claiming he didn't break parole, which, I mean, if you give a man that murdered someone who trusted him, and he's got dangerous weapons, I don't think that he should be out on that. And back to the thing with the whole drunk driving and hitting the workers, is that this is only what I've heard, but this is I've heard that there are parents trying to bail him out, saying that the workers shouldn't have been working that late. But you can't excuse something like this. This is something that will be with him forever. I don't know if he can go to sleep at night anymore, because he could have possibly killed multiple people and ruined other people's lives as well as his. And luckily he only ruined his life, but this is going to be something that's with him for the rest of his life, and he can't change anything about that now. It's I know this is going to be weird to compare to, but in the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, Price says that you have to trust somebody to be betrayed, and that he never trusted anyone. And it's true, you have to trust someone to be betrayed. And this is a man that we trusted, and he let us down by drunk driving and possibly hurting or killing multiple people. And I mean, it's just going to be with him for the rest of his life. And there's not really anywhere else I need to go with this, because you already know what I'm trying to say here. So I'm just going to leave you guys with that, and I'll try to post up a follow-up video sometime later this week. Just separate commentaries from my gloomy self, and I know wasn't the best commentary I've done, but I just wanted to get you guys to hear my points on this, and hopefully you guys can agree with me. If you have anything you disagree with me about, leave it in the comments. And if you guys want to give this a rating, this video a rating, I use the likes and dislikes as a guideline to see where you guys are at with my videos. And if you enjoyed this, drop a like if you would be so kind, and if you disliked it, dislike it, because I want to know what you guys didn't like about this, and I want to see what I can improve on, because I'm always trying to get better for you guys. And I know being gloomy isn't the best way to do a commentary, but there's really not much emotion I can put on it other than sadness is all it really is. So I'll see you guys later, and this is Steak signing out. Peace.
Friendly Predator missile inbound.
Carriers waiting for your mark. Repeat, carriers waiting for your mark.
Friendly Harriers inbound.
Your work is appreciated.